shadow to sunlight he'll wander through one day. How do you change the world that we know? The world has a mind of its own. Where do you start? Where do you go? Are you better to leave it alone? Where's Jack? Everyone should care. It could be you who is hiding there. He's only a boy who has many things to say. Where's Jack?
Stay out there where you belong, you sewer rat.
I'll deal with him. Stop! But Mr. Wild, we'll never catch him now.
I want him alive. Follow me.
Come up, for God's sake, it's me, your brother Tom.
You near done me, you have. Got the life out of me.
Anybody else here?
Only me, and I'm half gone.
Sorry, mate. I'm on the run.
What, the missus again?
Jonathan Wild.
God help you.
Give me a fire, boy, will you?
I'm much obliged, dear lad.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Woods.
Good morning, Jack.
Morning, Mr. Woods.
Sharpen that chisel, Sammy.
Yes, sir.
Watch what you're doing, boy. You'll burn yourself. Sorry about your brother. Terrible. Terrible. Get me my key, will you, lad? I swear you'd rather pick the lock of heaven than use a key, if you had one.
Suppose so, Mr. Woods. I'm sorry I haven't done the other locks yet, but I'll work on them tonight, sir.
All right. Don't fret, Jack. You're a good apprentice. The best I ever had. Why don't you take the rest of the day off? You'll feel better tomorrow. Here. Here's a penny, lad. It'll get you some jugs of the best.
Thanks very much, Mr. Woods.
Hey, Jack! Buy a drink for poor old Tom. A bleeding mates. Oh, come on, Jack! Jack!
Come here, my lovely wench.
Yeah, don't start something you can't handle. Leave off. Come on. Do you mind? Shove on. Same again. I'd like to drown a minute, Mr. Hind.
Have 'em pay for it first, Edgeworth, Bess. You're learning the trade very well.
Oh, thanks. What's up with him?
That's Jack Sheppard. His brother got caught thieving, condemned this morning.
They're going to top him?
Tyburn Wednesday. I hear there's 10 of them. Tom's the first away. Nobby Evans is hangman now. He got so drunk once, he nearly hanged the poxy priest instead of the poxy felon.
Is he, one of the regulars, Mr. Hind?
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
Here you are. Knock that off. Come on, wake up. Turn the spit. Bit of good sport over there. Go on, try your luck. There's a cop there named Charlie. He can't hard put on a good fight.
I've seen better on a church steeple.
I heard about your brother. I had a cousin once, same thing. I know how you feel, Jack. Look, if there's anything I can do to help.
You have already.
Comes from being born on a farm, near Edgeworth in Sussex. That's why they call me Edgeworth Bess.
Never been out of London myself. Edgeworth Bess.
You can call me Bess. How old are you, Jack?
Oh, no, about 20.
Well, aren't you certain?
Orphans never know for sure, do they? How old are you?
I'm old enough.
Have to bring me old jug in here more often, won't I?
Hey, Bess!
Oh, shut up! You'll be needing more than that, love.
Excuse me, Mr. Wild. Can I ask you something? It's about my brother Tom Sheppard. Could you give him another chance, please? Thieving's wrong, I know, but he was starving him and his wife and kid. Can't you give him another chance, please?
The penalty for stealing is death. I shall hang him. But you can save your brother from the hangman. If you want.
What?
I need a locksmith.
Well, I can make you 100 locks, the best in the world.
I want you to unmake locks, other people's locks. But only when I tell you.
Why would I do that?
Why? For one hanging less, a Tyburn.
But you're the law, the thief-taker. Pick locks? For you?
Oh, it's a wicked age we live in. The only crime is poverty. Well, Sheppard, yes or no? Are there any last words you wish to convey to your brother?
Come on, I want it. Mr. Wild!
All right, Mr. Wild. I'll do what you say.
Paid for. It's paid for. Oh, Mr. Hind.
I'm obliged to him.
Gives me the shivers, he does. He's got the evil eye. Take my tip, love. Stay away from him, or you'll die before your time. And I wouldn't like that, now would I?
Wild, won't you?
Why?
Come on, don't argue.
Who are you, Blueface?
It's Mr. Blake to you, by God. Only me mates call me Blueskin, and don't you forget it. Come on. Wild, won't you? Devil take him. Come on. This is the shortcut. Come on. What was that?
I don't know.
Ah, come on.
Mr. Blake, where are we going?
Shut up. Well, well, grave robbers. Get ready.
Run for your life!
Hurry, this way. Here.
Me mates call me Blueskin, old lad.
How'd you do that?
Gunpowder marks, like me face. Got it soldered in France.
Nah.
Yeah, comes of having the stuff blown in your face. Gets into your skin, like the pox. Started soldiering when I was 9.
Where?
Blenheim. Was a gunpowder boy with Marlborough. Here, lad. It'll be perishing coal on that river. Well, if it ain't me old mate Rob Porter. I wondered where he got to. I never thought to see him hanging on Pirates Row.
Never thought I'd ever get to see a real pirate.
He ain't no pirate. Just picked the wrong pocket, that's all. Jonathan Wiles.
Come on, out.
Welcome, Master Sheppard. Let's proceed.
Next.
Good leather chest. 6pence.
Hold on. 2 guineas they cost you. Hey, wait! Oh.
Took leather chest and me a poxy week to break into the stables. It's worth 4. 5 shillings to any.
To me, it's worth 6pence. You wish to complain, Blueskin?
Next.
Excellent, Mr. Sparrow. 5 shillings.
Her debt is still 6 shillings and 4pence, Mr. Wilde.
Give her a penny. The rest will help pay off her debt.
Please, could you make it a shilling, Mr. Wilde? It's me man and the kids, they're poorly.
And you must work harder. I've supported you and your brood for months now. Or would you prefer the debtor's prison? 1 miserable spoon. If it wasn't for my protection, you'd been gallows bait long since. You grateful woman.
Yes, Mr. Wilde. I'm sorry, sir. I'll try harder.
You! Blue skin, leather chest.
Shall I send the rest away, Mr. Wild?
No, let them wait. Put your people back to work.
Come on, get these goods unpacked. You, move!
A job for you. The Count de la Ruse has just bought his mistress a tiara.
That house is not possible. There's dogs guarding it. And then walls and gates. Not possible, Mr. Wild.
Then you'll make it possible. The three of you.
How? How am I going to do it? With this shrimp here?
Here's a plan of the house. You think of a way.
Well?
Come on.
It's impossible! Just a minute. It's the cellar. Get away from the wall.
Stop, thief! Stop! Stop back here! Stop, thief! Stop her! Stop that way! Thief! Stop her!
Two a penny, dear. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You get out of here now. Come on, come on. Out!
Jack! Jack!
Hello, Bess. How are you?
Lovely. Here, buy us some pies. My treat.
2 pies, please.
All right, sir. Here you are. You
Well, you're not going to let me eat it by myself, are you?
Sorry, Bess, I'm off to Newgate Prison. My brother Tom's coming out today.
But he was going to be topped.
Turned out someone else did the thieving. Jonathan Wild let him go.
Oh, that's lovely. How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to give him this pie for a start and then tickle his gullet with a bottle.
If you come round tonight, I'll tickle yours.
I won't say no to that, Bess girl. Ta-da!
Lovely sweet apple. Lovely sweet apple.
Mr. Reed, how are you? All right? Here, now Tom's coming out of Newgate Prison.
Here, that's mine.
Now look what you've done. That's Bess's pie, that was. I haven't got no time to talk. I'm off to Newgate Prison. What? What are you trying to say?
I herewith hand to your care 21 felons sentenced to transportation for the term of their natural lives to the penal colony of Virginia in the Americas.
Yes, I know. Bosun, get them on board double quick.
Look sharp there. Come on, you scum. Get up, move on there. Come on, come on.
Tom! Tom! Tom!
Tom! Tom! Why would Abby believe he was going to set you free, Tom?
Do what you can for Emma, will you?
Come on here.
Take care of her.
Come on.
Tom!
You get back here or I'll press you aboard.
They might as well have hung you, Tom. Had to stir it up, didn't you, Mr. Wild? All right. Now I'm going to rub your nose in it.
All right.
Goods. It's impossible.
Fill up. Aye. Hello.
Repent, I say, this plaguey, poxy city, this London, this Sodom and Gomorrah. This other Eden, demi-paradise.
And now, the one and only leather chest will show a feat of strength.
If you think that's easy, I've 3 more chains, if any is willing.
You all right?
Anyone willing? Anyone want to try? Hey, Jack, you're all dressed up today, aren't you? What's all this, then? Penny isn't much for almost breaking your heart, is it? You all right, mate? There'll be some lean pickings this winter. You hear the harvest's bad again. They say the price of bread is going up to 11p a loaf.
Fancy a drink?
Yeah. Going to have to do some more jobs, leather chest, and quick. Are you ready to pick a lock or two?
What do you mean, become a team?
Yeah.
Well, if
If what?
well, if I pick the jobs.
You don't know nothing about it.
And we sell the goods wherever we can.
You're mad. What about Wild?
What about him?
He's got the ear of the muckraking judges for a start. Made himself thief-taker for another. Before him, there was none. More than 80 thieves he's took and hung.
Mr. Wild. Hey, shut your mouth. Get out.
Your tailor has served you well.
Thank you, Mr. Wild. Yours likewise.
It's good workmanship. Very good. It must be worth 20 guineas of anyone's money. Where'd you get your newfound wealth?
Stumbled on a pirate's treasure. Buried in Cheapside, it was. Found it in the dead of night.
You're sharp, lad. You're even sharper at getting rid of stolen goods.
What goods?
You want to follow your brother.
Been meaning to ask you about that, Mr. Wild. You know, about my brother being set free.
No one said anything about setting him free. Only that he wouldn't hang.
You might as well have hung him. I mean, what about his wife and Nipper? He's never going to see them again.
Now hear me once and hear me well. No one steals Jonathan Wild's goods.
Hold on, I never stole no goods. Nor leather chest neither.
I spit more than you before breakfast, you little muckrat. The thief-taker is after your hide and your head. And when he gets you, he'll get you well. And your feet will never touch earth again.
Is that you, Blueskin?
Oh, Bess.
think I'm blue-skin?
God.
Oh, I don't know how to thank you.
I haven't started yet, love. You can thank me later.
Not that, Dullard. For the lovely present.
What present?
Oh, it makes me feel like a real duchess. Go on, light the candle. There it was, on my bed of all places. I had to close my eyes. I couldn't help it with all those lights dancing out. And when I put it on my head, well, my knees fair gave out. And I felt like, oh, well, I can't tell you. Oh, you lovely bit of scrap.
Listen! Listen. The last time I saw that, Johnny Wilde had it.
What?
I thieved it for him. Me, blue skin and leather chest.
Oh, Jack. I'm scared.
Quiet, Sheppard. You're caught. Very handsome, Edgeworth, Bess. But it does belong to a duchess.
You mean Jonathan Wilde, don't you? Here, tell him to stuff it. Looks like I done you, Jack.
Ah, you wasn't to know, love.
I herewith take you prisoner on a charge of robbery. Stolen items in question duly witnessed by assembled constables of the thief-taker of London. Take the prisoner away for formal charging.
Move, will ya?
One word out of you, me fine muckle, and I'll chain you to the wall.
Let's have some gin, love.
I'll have one too.
Well, you've had it this time, Jack, lad. Worse than Tom. Poor old Tom. Yeah, that thief-taking, black-eyed, pox-ridden, muck-stained, stink-offled, pig-infested...
Get!
That's better. Now what?
Impossible!
Sorry, Mr. Wild, but he somehow broke into a chimney flue. Jack's out.
No one's ever broken out of St. Charles Prison before.
Where's Jack?
How dare you hold me up? I'm Lady Darlington, and this is Mayfair, and highwaymen simply are not allowed here.
I'm sorry, ma'am. But it's safer to be where you're not expected.
You're Jack Sheppard?
At your service, milady.
Ah, my good friend, Sarah, the Countess of Wesley, had the pleasure of being held up by you on the Portsmouth Road 2 weeks ago, so she said.
I don't think it was me, milady.
But she described you perfectly. And the encounter? Exactly.
Then she's no lady, milady.
I'm going to a masquerade. Would you care to join me?
Don't trust her, Jack.
I wouldn't expect him to. That would be very foolish, wouldn't it? But if you'd like to come to a ball...
Get off my bed, you poxy maggot! Go on, get out of my room! Come on, get out!
Oh, that's a lovely welcome, that is.
Don't think I don't know what you've been up to.
Ladies.
Making up to all them fancy ladies. I heard all about you.
Now, what's the matter?
Now, don't touch me.
Bess, darling.
Don't you best
Come
me.
here. Now, look, I risk my life for you, don't I? Hmm?
Yes, but...
And what do I get? Abuse. That's what, abuse. All you can say is, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Cool, I don't hear that when I buy you all these lovely clothes and jewellery and things.
Well, it's just that I don't see you anymore.
Well, look, I've been busy, love.
Busy? Busy? For 5 poxy weeks?
Look, what have I done wrong? Go on, what have I done wrong?
Why didn't you ask what you'd done right? What about that Lady Darlington thing for a start?
What about her?
Danced with you, did she? Must have broke her back doing it.
Oh, how could I, love? She's old enough to be my grandmother.
Grandmother? Oh, that's it. May you be struck dead in your tracks, Jack Sheppard.
Bess, look, I took a bit of a chance coming here. I mean, supposing Wild was to find out.
Yeah, well, serve you right for mucking me about.
Oh, come on, Bess.
Here, you're right, love.
What?
I clean forgot about old Wild. I'll tell you what. You go to the Red Lion, and I'll see you in a minute.
I'm sure he must have other things on his mind to come lurking around here.
Now, don't argue. You know it's dangerous.
Bess?
Come on, out.
Bess?
Out.
Bess!
Out. See you later.
doing, you poxy little git? Ah!
Good morrow, Mr. Dean.
Hand off me, you stinking lot! You're hurting me! Two words for you!
What's going on? What's happening?
Been taken, Bess.
What?
Wiles men.
Get that boat unloaded. Be careful of that chair, you foxy fool.
Where's Jack?
I'll never tell you. Never.
Of course not.
Then why am I here?
I remember once, a long time ago, watching sheep being led to slaughter. They were led by one of their own kind. Do you know what they call that other sheep? A Judas ewe.
Oh, he's too smart for you. You'll never catch him that easily.
Oh, Bess. I've dragged myself up from the gutter to become thief-taker of the greatest city in the world. I'll always catch him.
No.
Because I know him. Come in.
I'm surprised at you, Mr. Thief-taker. Taking the innocent because you can't get out of the guilty.
How did you get in?
The cellar. I had to take the door off. Hello, love. Mr. Wild, look, it's me you wanted, so why don't you let her go? Ah, Mr. Dealey. Just in time to escort Bess home. Now that the thief-taker has personally caught the real villain.
Light her way back to the Tyburn Arms.
Jack, I'm sorry.
No, my fault, love. Go on.
But...
Breaking and entering my house. I could kill you for that right here and now.
Nah. I told Mr. Iron why I was coming. So the news is on the streets by now. What do you got against me, Mr. Wild?
Personally?
Personally?
Nothing. You're bright and intelligent. Much the same as I was at your age.
I might grow up to be just like you.
Yes. So you have to be destroyed. I have a reputation to consider, which was a long time building. It only needs one upstart to challenge my authority. Without authority, there's no law. Result, anarchy. I control crime. Without me, the streets would be a battlefield.
And add 5,000 guineas, my Lord Chancellor.
And 5,000 guineas, Lady Darlington.
Of
Corbezzoli, ma guarda un po' che carte.
In England, Contessa dear, you speak English.
Why? I do not like the English. It is not easy to speak the English.
Ah, Your Majesty. You're George of Hanover. Now George I of England. You have the royal privilege. You may speak as you like.
It is too much bet. I'll pass.
Taken.
Oh.
You should never wager on a jack, my lady.
Oh? There may be another wager, my lord. That Jack Sheppard will escape from Newgate Prison.
What particular stakes had you in mind, Lady Darlington?
My estates in Scotland, including 4 large villages, over 700 peasants, worth the value of 80,000 guineas, against this palace.
Newgate Prison is not St. Giles, my lady.
Scusa, Susanna, che cosa stai facendo? What are you doing, Susanna?
I'm writing an invitation to Master Sheppard to dine here at his convenience.
I accept the wager.
I thought I said no visitors.
It's only a letter. I didn't think there was any harm.
Stupid woman.
I'm famous.
Is she a friend of yours?
I stole her ring once.
Your fame has brought you to a real muck pile, hasn't it? Chained in a stone box within many stone boxes. The only dancing you'll do from now on is at the end of the rope.
You're very happy, aren't you?
A last chance. Join me and I'll quash your conviction.
Why? You never gave Tom a second chance.
Ah, but you have brains and courage. Listen, the cudgel and armed robbery are out of date. We need new methods of crime for a new age. That tiara brought me 400 guineas without risk.
Yeah, I know. And you gave us 2 guineas for it.
But the insurance company paid the 400, and were happy to do so. To replace it would have cost them 10 times that. So, you teach others your skill. And I look after you and yours. Outsiders, I hang. A grateful parliament pays me 40 shillings for every guilty felon hanged. So, a bargain, Jack Sheppard. You serve me, and I set you free. Even now.
I'm already free, Mr. Thief-Taker. You want me slave? Well, a pox on slavery.
I'll convey your regrets to Lady Darlington.
Why? I might be conveying them to her myself.
If you get out of here, I'll turn monk.
What makes you think they'll have you?
double the guard man and make damn sure that he doesn't escape. This is my favorite home, Mr. Wilde. I've spent a great deal of money on the house and its contents.
My lord, you need have no worry. I've taken every precaution.
Don't tell me when to worry, man. It's you who needs to worry. Do you think we don't know how you manipulate your position?
My lord, I've done all in my power to ensure that the
You do nothing that doesn't further your own future. If Sheppard escapes, look to your own neck, sir.
won't get far.
He looked drowned himself, I tell you.
How the devil did he get out, Mr. Austin? It's a bleeding miracle.
It's a bleeding shame. He was making near a guinea a day from his visitors. Devil take him. Well, close it then. Wake up, Charlie.
All right.
Lazy bastard. Get me some beer.
Yeah, all right.
You've let the fire go out again.
No, I didn't.
Well, look at it.
Well, I'm sorry.
There wasn't for a housekeeper like you around. Break out for me. Come on, Charlie, get the straw on it.
What do you think I'm doing then?
What's that?
Here, there's someone up there. It's Jack Sheppard.
Quick, go get help. Get on the roof. Head him off.
You go to the guardhouse. I'll try and get a ladder.
Jack's out!
Jack Sheppard lived outside the law and led them a merry chase. Jack Sheppard, as the people saw, could get out of any place, and he did too, locked in a prison cell, and in chains as well, still he got free. He lived just like a butterfly, and no one could catch the thief. Jack Sheppard had a wandering eye, and girls trembled like a leaf. When he kissed them, they were just fun to love, only one true love had he. His woman told him to stay free. The law will find you if you stay with me. Go now or you'll swing from the hanging tree, said she, said she.
Where's Jack, my Lord Chancellor?
I'm afraid nobody knows, sir.
I hear Lady Darlington will host a party soon in her new house.
Yes, sir. The Shepherd must be destroyed, and soon.
Because he cost you a favourite possession?
Because he becomes an idol of the London mob, sir, and therefore a threat to authority. And therefore a gutter snipe who must be hanged as quickly as possible.
First you have to catch him, nicht wahr?
Simply a matter of time. And the right bait, sir.
You found him? Well, he's got to be here. He wasn't at the other village. Come on, let's look.
I arrest you, Jack Sheppard, in the name of the thief-taker of London.
You blue-faced son of a Newgate louse.
Give him a turn, though. Look at him.
It's your ugly face that done it. I've got my kick it myself.
You're the talk of London, lad.
Yeah.
The King and the Lord Chancellor.
What?
They had a wager. 2,000 golden guineas. The King wagered you could break into the Chancellor's house.
Well, what for?
To pinch the Chancellor's chain of office.
What, you mean the one he wears round his neck?
That's right, old lad.
You've been at the gin.
It's the truth, Bess. Tell him, leather chest. Jack, old lad, think of the pickings we'll have.
The only pickings you'll do is your nose in Newgate. Hop it, Blueskin.
What do you mean the King has a wager on me?
Don't do it, love. Don't put your head in the noose.
But if I pull this off, it must mean a raw pardon, mustn't it?
Let's get away while we can. To the Americas. Think, a new start in the new world. You're a locksmith, right? The best there is, right? We'd prosper, Jack, honest.
Why not?
Blimey. Then it's America for us, too. Never mind. Them barbarians couldn't be any worse than Jonathan Wild.
Master Sheppard.
Who said that?
I did.
You're as ugly as the real one.
A poxy sharp tongue you have. We'll know what to do with you at Hangman's Tree.
And you know what you can do with that.
Like to give the Lord Chancellor a whack, wouldn't you?
Hey! Jack, don't let that villain have you on land.
You can always use a guinea or two. And you'll find them all in the Lord Chancellor's chain. Enough gold for 10,000 guineas and a royal pardon. Fame. You'll be famous forever.
Listen to him and you'll hang in a week. Tell him, thief-taker.
All right. I'll be waiting for you.
Him and the thieving Lord Chancellor.
We have an arrangement.
Do you mean there's a trap?
Exactly. And one you'll never get out of. Never. Never! Never! Never!
You got big ears, ballad singer.
All the better to hear you with, Master Sheppard.
What's the end of the story? Show him.
The rest is silence, Master Sheppard.
Halt! Who goes there? That you, Tom?
Yes.
Everything all right?
Yes. Past.
God bless you, sir. Get him off me! Green sleeves, oh, my own, and you defeat me.
And how many cattle, my lord?
400 head of cattle with 14 bulls.
Well, in Scotland I forget the exact amount.
Oh.
Rona dear, the Countess of Bethune, my Lord Clavestine. I don't think I've had the pleasure.
Lord Montague.
We were just discussing my lord's bulls.
Fascinating.
Well, it's living in the country, you see, makes all that difference.
Ah, my lord.
Oh, that's why I don't like the law.
Oh, what a lovely dress, my lady. Très elegant. You must tell me who your dressmaker is.
Yes, I must. Mustn't I?
Foxy bitch.
All right, lads?
Right.
But ambitions are made to be satisfied, are they not? But surely you cannot be content to remain merely Lady Darlington. After all, why not an Archduchess, perhaps a princess?
I've never really been very fond of foreign gentlemen, but I could hardly refuse to listen to them.
Oh, damn it, madam! Send for your footman to tend this fire!
Footman, fire!
Jack?
Hello, milady.
The wager. Did you have to set fire to my new house just for that poxy bet?
It's just smoke, ma'am, nothing more. I'm just interested in my Lord Chancellor.
My Lord Chancellor?
I don't want to meet him, ma'am.
Of course. Allow me. My Lord Chancellor, help! Au secours!
Oh, for God's sake, madam, do allow your guest to sit at his own fireside.
Fireside? Go on, get my paintings.
My chain! Guards! Guards! Tell Wild that Sheppard is here. If he escapes this time, he knows what that means. Go!
Excuse me, my lord. Thank you.
Jack Sheppard lived outside the law and led them a merry chase. Jack Sheppard, as the people saw, could get out of any place, and he did too, locked in a prison cell, and in chains as well, still he got free. He lived just like a butterfly, and no one could catch the thief. Jack Sheppard had a wandering eye, and girls trembled like a leaf. When he kissed them, they were just fun to love. Only one true love had he.
Blueskin? Leather chest. Blueskin?
Sheppard! Sheppard! I have your friend! If you don't give yourself up, they'll hang! Now! Sheppard! We've got your friends! They're ready to hang at the main gate! Sheppard! They'll hang immediately if you don't give yourself up! Sheppard, we've got your friends. They're ready to hang at the main gate. Do you hear me, Sheppard? We've got your friends! You hear, Sheppard? They'll hang immediately if you don't give yourself up! Be it on your own head, Sheppard! Hang them!
Hold, Mr. Thief-Taker! Not on my estate.
It's a clear case of aiding and abetting a robbery, my lord. The penalty is hanging. It's the law.
I'm delighted to learn of your respect for the law, Mr. Wilde, but this is not a courtroom, and you are neither judge nor jury.
That's true, my lord, but I know Sheppard. I see no other way of getting the chain back.
Very well. You have 5 minutes, Mr. Wilde.
Your friends will go in the cart without let or hindrance.
That's not enough. You'll free them. Let them go. Alive and without harm. And now, I want your word.
You have my word. Sheppard, you have my word.
Thought you said you turned monk.
It's against my religion. That chain will cost you your life.
Maybe the king will think different.
Release them.
I didn't steal it, sir. I just borrowed it for the wager, my lord.
Of course. And I shall inform His Majesty. Well, Mr. Sheppard, you cost me a pretty penny. However, thank God we still have a spirit of fair play in England. I guarantee you'll get a fair trial.
And you will be hanged by the neck until you are dead. And may the Lord have mercy on your soul.
Open up.
I'll guard him now, but stay within call.
Oh, they're only chains.
I tried to see you, but they wouldn't let me. And tonight, well, he brought me. Oh, what can I do?
Nothing. I'm all right, except for these. I'm not used to being saddled with them this long. They've been watching me day and night. Haven't you, Mr. Wild?
You're worth 100 duchesses, Bess.
Why'd you let her in here?
It's your last night on Earth. A gift. I bear you no malice, Jack.
Remember when we first met each other? Hey? You tried to cheer me up. Remember?
Good bit of sport there. Go on. Try your luck.
And ever since then, we've had ourselves a right merry old time, haven't we?
Oh, yes, Jack.
It's time to leave, Bess. Jada!
Come on, you run along.
Oh.
I don't know whether it means anything or not, but thanks for that.
I told you. I bear you no malice, Jack.
I've just been thinking. The king has a wager on me. Lady Darlington wins a palace. Mr. Hogarth paints my portrait. It's almost worth being hung for.
Nothing's worth that. And for you, all this is so unnecessary.
Nah. We could never have worked together, Johnny Wild. Never.
The more's the pity. There's nothing I can do to help you now, Jack.
Well, won't be long before you're sitting here on your last night.
They say the lighter you are, the longer it takes to die at the end of the loop. You'll last 15, maybe 20 minutes. Me? I'll be luckier.
Right, I've finished, thanks.
Here he comes! Here's death! Dragoons will prepare to fix bayonets! Fix bayonets!
Everything's ready. Are you?
Yes, Mr. Blake.
Then be on your way. I'll go and tell Jack.
No, don't tell him. You mustn't. Don't get his hopes up. It's only a theory.
By God, you said he had a chance.
It's his only chance, Blueskin. You can never break through all those soldiers. There's too many. It's Jack's only chance.
We'll never get through.
I've told you 50 times you will, if you take the shortcut.
scurvy scum! Take that man out!
Hey, hangman! I hear you was once so drunk you nearly hung the preacher.
Indeed, hanging. No offence, you know. Hangman! I reckon it was you. Hangman! Get on with your work! It's been Bess hanging. Drummond! Bomb! Up!
Everything is ready.
What happens when you're hanged?
Well, medically, it's slow strangulation. The muscles in the neck get ruptured and close the windpipe. It'd be much more humane to break their necks with a fall.
Clear him out of the way! Make way for the burial detail! Make way there! Make way there! Make way there! Hold him. Stop that man! Shoot! Shoot! people have 1 minute. Clear Tyburn Square completely. Fire!
Quickly, lead the way.
Come on, Bray!
Here, that's Jack. That's Jack Sheppard.
Take it easy now.
Where is he?
Up to Steele, sir.
Come on, clear this area. Clear the stairs. Out of the way. Move! Move!
As thief taker of London, I officially claim the body of Jack Sheppard.
You have his life, and now you want his body. What a country.
I demand Sheppard's body.
Request denied.
By what right?
By divine right, thief taker. And the British Army.
Bring that coffin up here.
Who are you?
I am a surgeon.
Why do they worship him so much?
He was a man of courage who pitted himself against corrupt authority.
Sheppard was a condemned felon.
And they hanged him for it.
Ballad singer. What do you say to that?
He was just a youth, Captain, who tried to tear himself out of the darkness into the light.
If Sheppard had lived, what then?
Ship. Midnight.
To go where?
A new world. A new name. A new life.
Put the body in the coffin. And nail it down tight.
That's sacrilege! Pick him up!
One day, very soon, Master Wild, such a coffin will come for you too.
Bess! His things. He'd want you to have his things.
Bess. Bess. Listen. Listen.
Oh, Jack.